Hey everyone, it's Alonda. I was asked if I would do a quick tutorial about the Discovery bottles. So on my last video, I talked about the Discovery bottles that stay on my desk. Many of my students use it. In one of my classes, we actually make mini ones so they can take them and keep them. And I kid y'all not, like a lot of my students will come back and be guest speakers and they'll talk about this. Miss, I still have it, I still have it. I've had students take them to college with them. My son, I looked for his and he informed me that he's had his at college for the last 5 years. Hence why I haven't seen it in his room. My 11-year-old, this is his bottle. And he plays the violin in addition to a lot of other stuff he does. So when we made his Ouyons years ago, this is what he chose. So he chose silver. And then my 16-year-old, this is hers. And it actually did have her name on it, but it has worn off since then. But she also picked music notes, and she also has church on there, because those are things that are important to her. Now, I actually made some for my little cousins. However, y'all get to watch me remake one, because I made this for her, and then in the mix of taking it to the car to go to the family dinner, I dropped it. And somewhere it is leaking. I can't figure out, well, I've opened it, but it's leaking somewhere. I can't figure out where. You can see the moisture in the bag. That's usually how I can tell if I broke it or if it's leaking. I put them in a bag and I let them sit there for a day, and if there's moisture, then I'm like, okay, I must have messed up. But I dropped hers. I clearly dropped it. I know I did. So I'm actually going to move this information, or this glitter, into this bottle. And then my son has asked for a new one. He's a big poker player. I mean, kid y'all not, he's a big poker player. I would say I'm scared, but he's a good poker player, so I'm not that scared. When he first started playing poker, I was like, what are you doing? No, don't do that, that's not okay. But he has a pretty good track record, so I mind my business now. But he asked me if I would make him another one, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make him another one, and y'all are gonna get to watch me do it. Now, for the first time, I did go to the stores and I filmed where I got the materials. So I hope they're okay when I add it into this video. We shall see. We are in Walmart looking for fine glitter. Yep, and then we have some add-ons. This looks cool. Wait, this is not where it needs to go. Put that up. Okay, so again, we're looking for fine glitter. These are like little add-ons that you can add into the bottle. Not what I need, plus I think they're too heavy. Over here we have some medium glitter. I'm actually going to use some medium glitter. It's not too heavy, but it'll add some dimension. These are add-ons that a lot of kids like to put in their Discovery bottles. You don't want to get anything too heavy because they'll just sink to the bottom. Now we're heading to Michael's for the bottles. The bottles are usually found when you first walk into Michael's. I'm gonna grab 2 of them. Let's also take a peek at their glitter and some of their add-ons. They're a little more expensive than Walmart, so I'm pretty happy that I did get what I got. Ooh, flamingos, fruit, cool. Ooh, glow in the dark. I know a couple kids that would love the glow in the dark. But yeah, we have what we need, but these are some other options. All right, so now that you know where I got everything, I did get the glitter and the fun little extra and this, the little poker chips or cards. I did get these from Walmart. I find that Walmart is cheaper than Hobby Lobby or cheaper than Michael's. But the bottles you can only get from Michael's. I have not found these at Target or Walmart or Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby used to have these, but I haven't found any in like 3 or 4 years. And I've been making these discovery bottles for maybe 12 years. I've been teaching the subject 16 years, but it was new. Oh, my kids' bottles have dust on them. They use them, but I guess they don't dust them. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and shake this one up because that will help me get the stuff out. And I don't measure anything, FYI, I don't. I also seal them at the end. I usually use, what is this, E6000? I use E6000 to seal the tops, but see, it's leaking. I've already opened this one. And you can see where the glue was in the inside. And I'm just gonna transfer it over. Just transferring the, because like I said, I messed up in the bottle. Somewhere I broke the bottle. And so, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna redo my Cricut to get the letters off or if I'll just print new letters for her name. I don't know yet. Okay, so again, I'm just transferring for her. Probably gonna let that sit over here. And again, you can see all the glue on the outside. Now in my classroom when we make these, yes, I have a whole table of glitter, and I hate glitter. Glitter is my original devil. The scale is #1. Glitter used to be #1, now it's the scale, because I really don't play with the glitter. This girl don't play with glitter. My students will be like, oh, she's getting the glitter out. That means we're about to make discovery bottles. And it's really like a one and done. If you're not there that day, you don't get one. Unless I feel gracious in my heart and my body one day, and I'm like, come here, you need one of these. You weren't here that day, right? And then we make another one for them. All right. So this beauty is leaking, and you can see all the glitter and stuff on the inside. But what we're gonna do first is I fill an empty bottle halfway with water. So I'm gonna fill it up. All right, so actually I guess this is a little more than halfway. Okay, so we filled it halfway with water. Now we take clear glue. And for school, we buy the big gallons of clear glue. For home, I'm just using this. And we are dumping. So we're dumping. Now, I don't measure how much glue I add, but I know these little things are kind of heavy. So I'm going to put a lot of glue. Otherwise, these little things will just sink right down to the bottom. So we're gonna add these for my gambler of a son. I probably shouldn't have said that. But he does love poker. That is not a joke. And I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Okay, y'all saw how quickly those fell? So what do we need? More glue. You got it. And I still have a bunch of glue. So I'm gonna add more glue because they're kind of heavy. If you just use regular glitter, you're fine because glitter is not heavy at all. And then you can add more glue depending on how slow you want the glitter to fall. Some of my students, they want it like that. And I'm like, my ADHD would not be able to handle that slowness. I'd get bored. All right. So, okay, so guess what? I think I need more glue. Let me go get some more glue. So, when I tell you that I make these with every kid that crosses my path, I do. Who knew I had so many bottles of clear glue? But usually whenever we have a foster kid come in, it's one of the first things I give them, because a lot of kids go through stuff, not only just foster kids, but kids in general go through stuff, and they might not be at a place where they're ready to talk to you, but these sensory bottles will help calm them down. And I find that adults like them too. Yeah. I have a little mini one that I keep in the car. Sometimes that traffic in Houston be working a nerve and I have to, all right, put it back. So it just depends. All right, so I've added glue. I've shaken this up. Now the bubbles will eventually settle down and dissipate. Ah, see how they're floating down a little slower now? That's what we want. We want it slowly floating. That's what we want. Now they're still moving a little fast, so I could very well add some more glue, which who knew I would have to use a glue and a half for these little things. But yeah, looks like I might need a glue and a half. I'm going to wait for the bubbles to subside, and in the meantime I'm gonna start filling in, so I'll be back. All right, so I'm back. I had a bunch of phone calls in between that one little moment of me not being able to get this open. Plus, you really didn't want to see what I had to do to get it open, or attempt to get it open, because I never got it open. So I'm just gonna pour the glitter in. And again, I'm not a fan of glitter. And again, I don't measure anything. We just pour. We pour. Some people want a little bit of glitter and then they test it and they be like, add more, I need more, I need more. And then we add more. But what we don't do, and I should tell y'all this, do not mix glitters. Do not do it. Do not do it. That's why I tell my students. Otherwise, they don't remember and they be like, I'm gonna mix glitter. Because when you mix the colors, just like anything, yellow and blue make green. They start making colors. And so then they're like, I don't know why mine looks like this. Because you mix the colors. This is kindergarten 101. So yeah, don't mix the glitters. You can mix the little fun pieces, like you can mix these, you can mix the larger glitter. This is larger glitter. I do mix larger glitter with the small glitter, just because it adds more dimension. Okay, y'all don't see this. Y'all don't see this. You didn't see this. Nope. It never happened. Yep. Don't look up. Don't look down. Just stay eyes with me. Stay eyes with me. See, there we go. All right. So this is larger glitter, and I'm just gonna shake this in. And close it up. Now this is the funny part. Because at this point they think we're done. Like, oh, we done, miss, we done. No, you're not. We still have to make sure it all melts in. And this is the part I don't like, because the glitter wants to bounce back up. See, it wants to bounce back up. No, glitter, go away, go away. All right. So it's melting in. You can see it. It's melting in. And yes, I'm using a straw. It's the easiest thing to use. Especially at school, I can, hand everybody a straw and they can all mix theirs. And I can even take straws and cut them so they're the right length for the size bottle that is needed. All right. Now I'm gonna close it and test it. We're not sealing, we're just testing. Oh, get down here. All right. Okay, so I can tell you one thing, you can't see the cards. Cannot see the cards, so this girl added too much glitter. Or I can add more cards. Oh, there we go. And now I'm just going to use this and coat the inside of the top. So if you can see, it's in there, it's coated, and I'm just gonna close it down. I wanna make sure it's even though. There we go. All right, so it is done. It is done. And now this baby's is done. So again, I'm gonna wipe the top. I wanna make sure there's no water on it. There is no water in the brand new top. Seal it. It's in there. Nice and tight. So here we have them. Now hers has stars, and of course there's some little blue glitter add-ons in there, and now they're done. Now for Nyla, I'm probably going to reuse my Cricut to make new letters for her on the outside. My son, he's 23. He just wants one because his other one's at school, and I think he saw me making them and was like, I want mine, I want one. Because the one he has at school is one of the smaller ones. He used to be in my class, so he got to make one. But yeah, he got a smaller one where literally everybody else who walks through my door gets a big one. I hope this tutorial was helpful. It was a little ghettois, as this is my first time doing a tutorial. My first time, but yeah. Sensory bottles, a quick, easy way to handle stress. And like I said, not only do kids love it, so do adults. Y'all take care.